Ayola is a perfect example of seeing is believing. She never judged people by what she heard about them. Instead, she preferred to draw close, observe, and form her own opinions. To her, truth was something you discovered for yourself, not something handed down through rumors. That mindset shaped the story of Ayola and Mama Okuchi, an aged woman in the Ogumude community. In Ogumude, Mama Okuchi was feared. Years ago, she had lost her husband and all 6 of her children. The villagers whispered that no ordinary woman could survive such loss without a dark secret. They branded her a witch, an evil woman who had supposedly sacrificed her own children in exchange for long life, only to be punished with loneliness in her old age, which were never true. She lived quietly, struggling through each day on her own. No one cared to know her story. Ayola herself was no stranger to hardship. She was a struggling orphan who survived by doing menial jobs for people in the village. Life had not been kind to her, yet it had not hardened her heart. She remained a loving, peaceful soul.
One who chose compassion even when the world offered her none.
Ayola had a close friend named Ireloa. Their friendship was strong, built from shared struggles and simple joys.
Ireloa, this corn is perfect. It is.
The 2 girls were so passionate about each other. When they were together, laughter came easily.
Ireloa, this walk is so peaceful. Yes, Ayola and Ireloa turned small moments into memories.
In each other they found comfort, a small light in a life filled with hardship. Akintola was a hard-working young farmer, known for his quiet strength and determination. But among all his dreams, one stood above the rest: Ayola. He admired her kindness, her resilience, and the gentle way she carried herself despite life's hardships. Many times he spoke to her about marriage, sharing his hopes for a future they could build together. Ayola cared for him too, but she believed he needed to build a better life first. Ireloa found out about Ayola's closeness with Mama Okuchi. Unlike Ayola, Ireloa believed the stories of the villagers.
Ayola, you have gotten close to Mama Okuchi. But I have heard the stories from the villagers.
Ireloa, you believe those stories? Fear had slowly turned into anger, and so, a quiet divide began to grow between the 2 friends. Akintola later heard about Ayola's closeness with Mama Okuchi. The rumors about the old woman troubled him for a moment, but Akintola chose trust over fear. If Ayola was happy and safe, that was all that mattered to him. As the days passed, Mama Okuchi grew weaker. The once strong old woman could barely stand on her feet. Her voice became faint, and even the smallest tasks were now impossible for her. Ayola noticed the change immediately. From that day on, she cared for Mama Okuchi like a daughter. Cooking, feeding her, bathing her, and taking care of the small hut she lived in. She never left her side. One quiet evening, Mama Okuchi finally spoke about the pain she had carried for many years.
My children did not die by my hands, Ayola. Disease took them one by one, but the village believed I sacrificed them.